Pray, let me introduce myself to you. My name is Cecil Cordu.
What a very sweet name. Something tells me that we are going to be great friends. I like you already more than I can say. My first impressions of people are never wrong.
How nice of you to like me so much after we have known each other such a comparatively short time.
I may call you Cecil, may I not?
With pleasure,
And you will always call me Gwendolyn, won't you?
if you wish.
Then that is all quite settled, is it not?
I hope so.
You're here on a short visit, I suppose.
No, I live here.
Really? Your mother, no doubt, or some female relative of advanced years, resides here also?
Oh no, I have no mother, nor, in fact, any relations.
Indeed.
My dear guardian, with the assistance of Miss Prism, has the arduous task of looking after me.
Your guardian?
Yes, I am Mr. Worthing's ward.
Oh, it is strange. He never mentioned to me that he had a ward. How secretive of him. Ernest has such a strong nature. He is the very soul of truth and honor. Disloyalty would be an impossibility for him, or
Beg
deception.
your pardon, Gwendolyn. Did you say Earnest?
Yes.
Oh, but it is not Mr. Ernest Worthing who is my guardian. It is his brother, his eldest brother.
Ernest never mentioned to me that he had a brother.
I am sorry to say that, but they have not been on good terms.
Ah, that accounts for it. And now that I think of it, I have never heard any man mention his brother. The subject seems distasteful to most men. Cecil, you have lifted a load from my mind. I was growing almost anxious. It would have been terrible if any cloud had come across a friendship like ours. Would it not? Of course, you are quite sure that it's not Mr. Ernest Worthing who is your guardian.
Quite sure. In fact, he's going to be mine.
I beg your pardon.
Dearest Gwendolyn, there is no reason why I should make a secret of it to you. Our little county newspaper is sure to chronicle the fact next week. Mr. Ernest Worthing and I are engaged to be married.
My darling Cecil, I think there must be some slight error. Mr. Ernest Worthing is engaged to me. The announcement will appear in the Morning Post on Saturday at the latest.
I'm afraid that you must be under some misconception. Ernest proposed to me exactly 10 minutes ago.
It is certainly very curious, for he asked me to be his wife yesterday afternoon at 5:30. If you would care to verify the incident, pray do so. I never travel without my diary. One should always have something sensational to read in the train. I am so sorry, dear Cecil, if it is any disappointment to you, but I am afraid I have the prior claim.
It would distress me more than can tell you. Dear Gwendolyn, if it caused you any mental or physical anguish, but I feel bound to point out that since Ernest proposed to you, he clearly has changed his mind.
If the poor fellow has been entrapped into any foolish promise, I shall consider it my duty to rescue him at once, and with a firm hand.
What unfortunate entanglement my dear boy may have gotten himself into. I will never reapproach him with this after we are married. Tea?
Quite a well-kept garden this is, Mr. Cardew.
So glad you like it, Miss Fairfax.
I had no idea there were flowers in the country.
Oh, flowers as common here as people are to London. May I offer you some tea, Miss Fairfax? Sugar?
No, thank you. Sugar is not fashionable anymore.
Cake? Or bread and butter?
Bread and butter.
Oh.
Cake is rarely seen at the best houses nowadays. You have put lumps of sugar in my tea. And though I asked most distinctly for bread and butter, you have given me cake. I am known for the gentleness of my disposition and the extraordinary sweetness of my nature. But I warn you, Mr. Cardo, you go too far.
Save my poor, innocent, trusting boy from the machinations of any other girl, there are no lengths to which I would not go.
Oh, my Ernest. Oh, my Ernest.
I knew there must be some misunderstanding, Miss Fairfax. The gentleman whose arm is at present around your waist is my dear guardian, Mr. John Worthing.
Beg your pardon?
This is Uncle Jack.
Jack! Oh!